Hi, Chris here from AV.technology, and we're here at the Integrate Expo in Sydney 2023. I'm on the Access Communication stand with Regional Director Wai. Good to meet you, Wai.
Thank you, Chris. Nice meeting you.
We're sort of quite close to the Integrate side, but you're in the security show, as it were, but we're kind of near the Switzerland.
Yes,
near
we are.
the nexus point.
Yep.
Is that intentional?
It is.
Yep.
It is
Let's
a
talk
fully
about that.
intentional thing that what we are doing today. So we want to be actually in between. As you know, Access is basically a network-based company, right? We provide cameras. But today we actually also releasing a lot of audio products as well.
Right.
So it actually applies to actually AV, Pro AV style technology.
So if I'm a commercial AV guy, why should I care about Access Communications audio offering?
Okay. One of the key differences, we know that today most of the audios today is all digital.
Yep.
It's no longer analog.
Sure.
What we do is we basically use our speaker, which is pure digital. So we're transmitting your pure digital audio directly to our network, directly out. One of the key benefits you will probably see is you are able to one of the key benefits is you're able to segregate the audios as well. So for example, at shopping centers, at one left side, you can actually provide Christmas songs, and on the other right side, you have another season, you can actually provide different music as well. And you can do everything in software based.
Okay.
No longer daisy chain.
Sure. So it's network audio, PoE,
Yep.
powered speakers.
Yep. No more amplifiers.
Sure. And you can just obviously zone as much as you like.
Yes.
Comes back to the switch. But so who's your customers for that? What sort of
Markets
are
we
you
have?
looking at?
So we are seeing education market. It's
Yep.
one of the key markets that we are seeing more, whereby the replacement of bells basically today.
Sure.
Announcement of bells. So we actually can do that today. So they can actually automatically segregate different types. So classroom 6A, for example, will actually get different messages. Classroom 5Bs will get different messages. So we can do that today. So education market will probably keys, shopping centers, retailers as well. You can also install software, sound your brand, for example. They can program what time to play what song, 60s, 70s, 80s songs, anytime you want.
Yeah. So you've got a software back end, and that's quite highly developed.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about that? Like, how are you developing the software to be more than just sort of security,
Yep.
but more about scheduling and content management?
Yep. Okay. So ours, it's the way Access is built. So let's roll back basically how Access comes about. So we built our chipset, which is called AV.Tech chipset, and we built also the chipset for audio as well. So with that chipset, there's a backend OS operating systems, and we built that along with our customers, like Sound Your Brand, for example, to install the application onto the speaker. Right. So the speakers become an app itself. So you don't need a server, so you don't need anything else. It integrates to all your speakers as well. Right. But initially, when we built the speakers, it's not so much for audio requirements, it's more for security requirements as well. So security requirements such as alerting someone. For example, if we see someone at a place where they're not supposed to be, we can use the IP speakers to tell them, "Sir, you're not allowed to be here. Please move yourself away." So we started with that, but now we believe that the audio market is actually start to expand to other places as well. So especially meaning on the Pro AV, that how can we transmit the audio across everywhere?
So you have, how do you sell? Like, what are the channels? Like, you have security integrators and installers, but you're also you're pitching to commercial AV integrators and installers. Like, how much of a crossover is there, and what are you noticing? What changes are you noticing in the market?
Okay. So Access started back in 1984, and all this while we are pure channel based. So we never deviate where we are. We are always through distributors to our channel partners, could be IT, could be AV, could be installers, and then to end customers. So all this while we were doing that. In the security industries, we have been doing that as well through our distributors, through our security partners. We also see a crossover from an AV side as well, in terms of the AV partners can now actually purchase directly from our distributors and to their end customers.
So again, if you're talking to the AV Pro AV market, like, what's your message, I guess, to the pro AV market? Like, why should they care? Like, there's plenty of alternatives. Why should they care?
Understand. So back again to where we come from. So in 1996, we started IP cameras. We were the first one to release IP cameras. And that time, analog was all over the world, right? Everyone, we have CRT TV, which today you can't find any today, right? So that's the cool part. We started with that called digital cameras, the first digital cameras, and everyone was saying, oh, is this going to take over the world? Nobody knows that today, everything is IP based. Same as the story of audio. Today, audios, there's no IP speakers. There's not many. It's the same where we are. The foundation of that is how can we convert ourselves back to IP? Because when you reach to IP technology, it changes the way the landscape completely.
Sure. Okay. So the message is that you've been doing AV over IP since the late 20th century.
Yes.
And so you've got like a 10-year head start on most people, at least. So just that your technology is more mature, more developed.
That's true.
And also, I guess with the cameras, not just audio obviously, but with you've got a very strong PTZ camera offering.
Yep.
You haven't really touched on that so much, but
okay.
Maybe you're so bored of it. You've been doing it since like 25 years, but it's maybe new to some of us. So,
yep.
Do you want to touch on that?
So we have a lot of cameras. We have 4K cameras, really high definition cameras. You can play in any of your projectors in there. So we have done that all those things. And today we see that a lot of cameras are not only used for security, but even for education, how they can actually record videos on training purposes and record that from there, audio, videos, full 4K resolution as well. So actually that gives another layer of how people can actually utilize videos today.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's been really interesting to get to know you, Wong, and your company. And I hope it's been slightly revealing to our audience as well. So thanks for spending the time.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
We are always here.
Thank you.